Hello, welcome into Rocket Gymnasium here at Robinson High School, Robinson, Texas, for tonight's 23 4A game between the Robinson Rockets and your Lorena Leopards. Hello, everyone. My name's Jared Brown. The JV game went to overtime, an exciting game between the Rockets and the Leopards. The Rockets pull it out 67-58, again, in overtime. So this game a little bit delayed, about 7.5 minutes left to go in warm-ups. So we will we'll step aside for a little bit, come back on a couple minutes before, give you a little bit of a pregame, and then get ready to go. It is the Rockets and the Leopards. You are watching Lorena Leopard basketball.
Ready for a better kind of primary care.
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. We're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Waco, where great deals, friendly service, and your next ride are waiting. Come by, let's be friends.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Hello and welcome back into the Rocket Gymnasium here at Robinson High School, Robinson, Texas, for tonight's 23 4A matchup between the Robinson Rockets and your Lorena Leopards. Good evening, everyone. Jared Brown alongside my broadcast partner, Rick Jesperson. And Rick, kind of an interesting matchup tonight. Leopards have a chance to go. If they win tonight, they will clinch a playoff spot, sitting at 3-5 in the district. Actually, technically in third place. Robinson in a three-way tie with China Spring and Conley at 2-6, but an important game for the Leopards tonight.
Definitely an important game, Jared, and the different scenarios, different playoff scenarios are really kind of too difficult to even kind of put into words. We could be the 1 seed, we could be the 2 seed, small school, depends on who else makes it. China Spring has the opportunity to make playoffs, so forget all that noise, Jared. Come here, handle business, and really the most important thing, Jared, that I'm looking for is how do we respond? All right, talked about it 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. We didn't play Connolly well. We responded great at China Springs, and really for 3.5 quarters, I love the response. Okay, you get gut punched, in last 2 minutes, last 3 minutes against La Vega at home. How do you respond? How's the team? Are they still gelled? They still won? Or we point fingers, blaming? So I'm really curious to see how the Leopards come out. And yeah, big opportunity. Got to knock Robinson, big rival.
Definitely. Okay, well, it looks like we are getting ready for the national anthem, so we will step aside for a couple minutes. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off. You are watching Lorena Leopard basketball.
For a better kind of primary care.
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
At Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, we're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Waco, where great deals, friendly service, and your next ride are waiting. Come by, let's be friends.
Products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal.
All right, that is Robinson senior Jet Shade playing the national anthem on the guitar. Rick, I had a chance to get to know this young man and his family sometime last year. Spent some time with his grandfather, a retired Waco police officer, but a phenomenal young man in a band called the Blue Sundown Band. So I encourage everybody to look them up on social media, on Facebook. Check them out. A great band locally.
Yeah, definitely something I haven't ever experienced. National anthem with electric guitar, so not traditional, but definitely a way to get the crowd fired up. Good response there from Robinson cheering on their guy. But yeah, 21, Jet Shade, really cool. Impressive job, young man.
So Leopards starting lineup coming out so far. Brooks Smedsammer, Landon Baker, Jackson Blancett.
Number 21 to 7, Everett Posey.
That's Everett Dawsey getting the start for.
24-6-1, Clark Brown.
So interesting starting lineup tonight, Rick, as we get Landon Baker, Brooks Smedsammer, Jackson Blancett, Everett Dawsey, and Clark Brown.
Yeah, I mean, Everett Dawsey drawing the start tonight. Must be something on tape, something with a matchup specific that Dossie does. Dossie does a lot of good things. He can do things kind of with his back to the basket, and definitely a difference maker, kind of a shot alterer type guy. Good to see him getting a start. Kyle Coach not starting, but man, I know that guy's going to be in there. He's going to be giving us all when he gets in there.
So now we'll get the So Ryan Jarrow going to get the start at the point guard position. Number 11, Oliver Woodard.
Jared,
so two freshmen in the starting five. Go ahead, Rick.
No, I was just gonna kind of remind the Leopard folks, the Leopard Nation at home, just kind of how this game went the first time we matched up against Robinson, where we really had the game in control for about the first 3 quarters. Robinson kind of made a deep, tough run in that 4th quarter. Took this game to overtime, Jared. Leopards really responded great in overtime, but you can't be sleeping on Robinson. You know, a little bit lower in the overall standings. We talked about that a little bit. But Robinson will be coming to play. They know that their playoff lives are on the line tonight.
So Elon Tello, Peyton Tyndall, along with Ryan Jarrow, Noah Nichols, and Oliver Woodard getting the start for head coach Raphael Williams. We are about to get underway, and I think the main thing is, Rick, we sound like broken records, but obviously the Leopards need to take care of the basketball, try to limit the live ball turnovers tonight.
No, I mean, you're exactly right. We talk about that with the boys and the girls, but I mean, you can kind of see they did a great job for 3.5 quarters against La Vega. Kind of got away from there in the last part of that 4th quarter, and there's just too many turnovers. Credit La Vega, they made a run. Leopards got to clean that up tonight.
Well, the tip, kind of little hesitation from the referee throwing it up. Robinson will control it. Ryan Jarrow with the ball into the front court. That's Peyton Tyndall. See his younger brother Maddox later on. Jarrow with it, guarded by Brown. He'll drive in. Smedshammer on Tyndall. Now Woodard going to step. And we're going to have a charge on Oliver Woodard. Nice job on the pick and roll there by Robinson, Rick, but Clark Brown steps in and takes the charge.
No, you're exactly right. That pick and roll, I mean, you can kind of see, if you guys can hear Matt Jackson just really kind of just going after his guys too. That's too easy. Don't give him anything easy. Credit Robinson, did a great job, but man, when you have help defense like that, Clark Brown doing his job, first possession.
So Baker with it in the front court now. Over to Blancett, to Brown in the corner. Brown will drive in. Smedshammer up top. Nothing doing. Baker will drive in to Blancett on the wing. He'll throw it all the way, skip past to Dossie in the corner, back to Baker. Now Dossie will have it up top. He'll be open. He'll shoot it 2. Foot's on the line. Shot no good. Rebound to Robinson. Peyton Tyndall has it. He gets it up into the front court. He's picked up by Brown. Now Jarrow with it. Robinson in the half court. Spin move, Jarrow will drive in. Into the corner is Tyndall. Now Woodard has it in the corner. Back out to Elon Tello. He'll drive into the corner. Skip pass on the floor, no good for Woodard. Now Noah Nichols will have it. He'll drive in, and he's going to be fouled.
I think that was on the pass there, but it looks like that official is going to give him the 2 shots for that.
We'll see.
I think that's what the officials are kind of discussing right now. The other one that was kind of behind the play saw it was a pass, so it's going to probably be on the floor.
Lorena is first.
So it is first personal on Clark Brown, first team foul for the Leopards. Noah Nichols is going to get it. He'll go around Blancett. Little shot from the corner, short, no good. Blancett grabs the rebound, brings it up the court. Leopards looking to run. Smedshammer is wide open at the top of the key. He'll shoot a 3. It's in and out, just short. And it's going to be a loose ball foul called on Jackson Blancett. Tough call there.
You know, Jerry, what I'm seeing on our offensive possessions is really Robinson giving us a lot of space on the outside. We haven't shot the ball well from the three-point much this season. It's been better the last 2 or 3 games, but Everett Dossie had a shot from the top of the key. That time, Spencer, they're not really putting pressure on us.
Robinson drives in, shot no good, ball out of bounds, turnover to the Leopards. And it's almost like Leopards, Rick, didn't expect to be that open, so they're not shooting the ball in rhythm. Both Dossie and Smetshammer kind of hesitated a little bit. I'd like to see them shoot that ball in rhythm.
No, or be aggressive, take the ball to the basket. And you see Robinson's got 3 guys almost kind of not playing his zone, they're playing man, but really just sitting real tight, clogging that lane up.
Smetshammer going to take another 3. This time it's good, and we saw him shoot it in rhythm, much closer to the line. It's up and in. Leopards lead 3-0.
No, he ran to the ball, caught the ball, kind of already had his feet planted. Like you said, Jared, catching it in rhythm, much better result on that shot by Smetshammer.
Jarrell going to drive all the way in, use the screen, shot no good, had a chance of the layup into the front court. Brown drops it off to Everett in the middle, shot no good. Brown goes back up, put back no good, but a foul. That's going to go on Peyton Tyndall.
Jared, that's what you ask from guys like Clark Brown. We've said it a lot this district season we've been calling him. He does all the little things. He caught that ball in transition. Instead of settling for an outside shot, all those guys want to settle for an outside shot, took it hard to the basket, drew all the defense, dumped it off to Dossie. Dossie missed, got the own offensive rebound.
Put it back up strong, found himself there on the low block, took it up between 2 guys and gets to the line. Free throw is good.
I mean, that's what you got to have. You got to have, you know, if you want to go to the playoffs, control your own destiny, guys like that, just taking matters into his own hands.
Second free throw up and in. Anthony Singleton into the ball game for the Leopards. Elon Tello going to bring it up for Robinson now. Picks up his dribble. Now he's going to be picked up by Blancett, who's going to pick his pocket. He's going to take it in and put the layup in for 2. And it's going to be a quick timeout by Raphael Williams. And there we saw the mismatch, Rick. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Leopards up 7-0. A mismatch out on the front where Jackson Blancett picks up Elon Tello. Tello picks up his dribble a little bit prematurely, and Blancett goes in there with quick hands, pokes it free, uses his size to his advantage, takes it down and makes the layup.
Yeah, I mean, smart play there by Blancett. When that dribble was picked up, you know, it's kind of your sign, your cue that you can attack. Blancett kind of took advantage after he poked it away, used his body, shielded off Tello, went down and made the easy layup. I mean, a guy like Blancett with his size, his athletic ability cannot be guarded by, you know, Ryan Tello, Elon Tello.
Yeah, just a tough matchup for Tello, a junior, but just, you know, outsized by Blancett. They've got Tello listed at 5'7", Jackson Blancett 6'3", 6'4". It's just, you know, it's a mismatch. So, and credit Blancett for recognizing that, and then, you know, kind of being Johnny on the spot. More importantly, not picking up a foul. He already has 1. Didn't want to pick up that second foul. So, good job keeping his composure there.
I talked about it just a little bit, Jared, before this game even started, as I was really curious of what the response was going to be after kind of a deflating loss last Tuesday at home. And you love to see it. Leopards up 7-0, playing great defense. Kind of gave up 1 drive for Robinson, but nonetheless, they've been playing great help defense, switching, sliding over, doing everything they're asked to do.
Jarrow with it. It's going to be poked away by Anthony Richardson. Tello going to drive in. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound, Landon Baker.
Man,
Baker gets
got
bumped.
slung like a, golly, I can't believe they didn't see it right from the official. No call, though.
Blancett going to shoot a 3 from the corner. Shot no good. Rebound, Oliver Woodard has it, but he throws it out of bounds. So turnover back to the Leopards.
You can see Woodard's getting really frustrated the last 2 possessions. Everett Dossie, great job blocking out on the defensive end for the Leopards. That time, Robinson got the rebound, but they put so much pressure as soon as that rebound comes, toss it out of bounds.
Baker now with it. A little jump stop in. Left-handed layup is good. So nice job by Landon Baker slashing through that defense, getting to the rim. Noah Nichols going to take a long 3 in and out. Rebound Clark Brown, and we're going to have a jump ball. Bailey Carter in the game now for Robinson.
It's another in that exact same position that Dossie was last time. You know, Clark Brown, he did everything right, blocked this guy out, sealed. Just don't bring the ball down low. but just another great possession by the Leopards on defense. When the shot goes up, everybody's crashing, guards, post included.
Carson Miller in the game for the Leopards, along with Kyle Coates. Blancett going to have it. Nothing there. Oh, and a lazy pass gets picked off by Noah Nichols, and he'll take it down for the layup.
Number 23, Robinson.
Cameron McKinney also in the ball game, and another pass is going to be picked off. And another layup. Matt Jackson going to call timeout quickly. There twice in a row we saw just kind of flat passes, as I like to call them, Rick, just straight across, telegraphing them. Easy pickings for Robinson.
No, you're exactly right. We talked about it. This is what happened against La Vega. We kind of just lost focus in that fourth quarter, started turning the ball over. And we talk about the difference between a live ball turnover and a dead ball turnover. 2 live ball turnovers at half court. Not a lot you can do. You can see this, the frustration. You have a great first 4 minutes. In the last 30 seconds, really in 30 seconds, Robinson's clawed their way back in. So just kind of call a timeout. Can't take them with you. Refocus the guys. Understand the assignment. Understand, hey, they're switching the defense. They're going to bring pressure. They're kind of doing a 2-person trap. How do we adjust?
So the quick 30-second timeout. Leopards will have it under their own basket, can run the baseline. Robinson looking to put a little pressure, a little 2-2-1 trap. Blancett and Baker working it. Baker will get it across timeline. Anthony Richardson, he'll be open for a 3 in the corner, and he'll hit. So Anthony Richardson hits his first 3 of the game, Rick, and that's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, great shot there by Anthony. Love to see him coming in, doing his job. He hasn't really had much of an opportunity. That shot, and a great bounce pass by Landon Baker. That gets overlooked so many times, is when you try to throw that overhead pass, it gets deflected, gets knocked out of bounds. Great pass there by Singleton.
So Maddox Tyndall going to come into the ball game for Robinson. Brooks Smetshammer back in the game for the Leopards. Singleton has it. Coach now with it in the corner. Blancett will have it. He'll drive all the way in. Dump pass, no good. Coach with it. Loose ball over to Smetshammer. Carson Miller going to do a little bit of a hesitation. They're going to say that he traveled, but no, good ball movement there by the Leopards. Just it didn't look like he picked up his pivot foot, but it's kind of hard to get that call. Rockets back with it. Elon Tello. We see Johnny Fincher in the game for the Leopards. Tello going to drive all the way in. Whistle and a foul. Not sure who.
Foul to Lorena is first.
Foul on Brooks Smetshammer. That's going to be his first. Team's third.
2 shots for Rockets.
Couldn't. It looks like Matt Jackson was asking even the official, trying to get an explanation of why that was a shooting foul. Looked like it was kind of on the drive, but nonetheless, Robinson misses that first one, Jared.
Second free throw up is good. Leopard lead is 7. Smetshammer with it. Picked up by Tello in the backcourt. Now Blancett will get it to Fincher. Now Kyle Coach is going to kick it back out. Leopard swinging it around. Now Fincher has it, guarded by Jet Shade. Carson Miller in the corner. Now gets it back. He'll kick it out to Coach. Single. That'll send.
2 shots for Rockets.
Bailey Carter will go to the line for Robinson. 2:05 left to go here in this first period. Leopards up 14-5. First free throw no good for Carter. See Oliver Woodard come back into the game for Jet Shade.
Really, I mean, you got to be really pleased with just the half-court defense that the Leopards have been playing. Haven't given up any points in the half court. All those points have come on transition, so it really doesn't matter who Robinson puts in. Leopards have locked him down.
Now Richardson drives in. Going to have a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Bailey Carter. That'll be his first.
Foul number 10, Robinson is first.
Team's third. Into Singleton. Johnny Fincher open for a 3, and he drains it. So Johnny Fincher and Anthony Singleton, the two sharpshooters for the Leopards, both off to good starts.
Yeah, you love it when guys come off the bench, Singleton and Fincher, both of them coming in, doing their job. Now you see Coach getting the rebound.
Just a kind of a pass, a little bit too early, but there's going to be a travel call. Thought there was going to be a foul as Coach just kind of passed it a little, rushed the pass a little bit. And Leopards kind of escaped with the travel.
That was a smart play there by Smetshammer after that turnover to not get a foul called against the Leopards. That would have been their 15th team foul.
Noah Nichols with the steal. Kind of lose the handle. So he'll flip it back to Elon Tello. He'll put it up and in. So you can definitely see Robinson's following the scouting report on Leopards and their ball movement on the outside. Now, Singleton will try to put it in.
Yeah,
entry pass to Fincher, but the ball is kicked.
Kick ball. Lorena ball.
So now we're going to see Blancett and Everett Dawsey come back into the ball game.
Yeah, I love opportunities like this when you get the ball underneath your own basket. You got a minute left. Run a set play. He called that play in the timeout, or not the timeout, in the kind of when subbing those guys in.
Baker now with it, picked up by Maddox Tyndall. Over to Smedshammer. He's guarded by Tello. Dawsey with it. Blancett now with it. Smedshammer, Leopards rotating well. Smedshammer with it. He'll shoot a three, and he'll hit. They kind of spun around, reversed back. Elon Tello kind of lost him, and he drains a three.
That's the exact same spot he hit the other one about 4 minutes ago, game time. So spot Smeds feels comfortable in.
Nice pass from Tello. An open Peyton Tyndall under the basket, makes the layup. 11 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Blancett going to drive it in. Over to Dawsey. Hook shots blocked by Woodard. 4 seconds left. Maddox Tyndall with it. He'll shoot it from half court. It's good if it goes. It's off the back iron. Leopards with a great first quarter, Rick. They're up 20-9. I tell you what, we'll step aside for a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about it and have the second quarter. You are watching Lorena Leopard basketball.
For a better kind of primary care.
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to Patient First Direct.
At Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, we're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Waco, where great deals, friendly service, and your next ride are waiting. Come by, let's be friends.
Welcome back into the Rocket Gymnasium at the end of one. Leopards up 20-9. A great first quarter, Rick. A little slow on the shooting end, but the Leopards picked it up and played well.
Yeah, so I mean, it started out really slow. We kind of missed, I think, our first 3 shots. Then we had Singleton come in, hit a 3. Smetshammer hit 2 threes. So a slow start. Leopards did really, really well. After that, played great defense. That's how they get Bassis.
Yeah, Maddox Tyndall went right by Blancett. Blancett with the 1 foul, didn't want to pick up his second, so Blancett now with it, he'll hand it off to Smedshammer. And Smedshammer's going to be fouled by Elon Tello.
Foul number 1. Robinson is first.
First team foul on the Rockets.
Kind of one of those things that they're really working on is they're trying to give Landon Baker just a little bit of a break. He works so hard. He's got to do so much work, bring that ball up the court. So that time, having Smedshammer play a little bit of the point guard. See, drawing the foul. Good job there by Smeds. Shot the ball well here in this first quarter.
Landon Baker going to drive in, throw it off to nobody. Peyton Tyndall rather, he'll take it all the way in and put it in for 2. And Baker just kind of got caught up. But Jackson Blancett driving in, I mean, just.
I think he was like literally behind the basket, behind the backboard when he threw that shot up, and like it almost went in.
Yeah.
Like that was just
he's got long arms, Rick, and he can kind of just reach back out and use some spin on the ball to try to put it in. Shot no good. But the foul was on Woodard. That's his second.
Yeah, long arms and body control. I mean, that guy can really just do so many things. Being contested, being kind of pushed around. Fantastic take there by Blancett.
Shot no good. Rebound, Clark Brown. And again, just a telegraph pass. Gets intercepted. Now ball all over the floor. Leopards with it. Blancett going to drive it into traffic. Turn it over. Jarrow with it. He'll drive in. Throw it over everything. And now Clark Brown is going to catch the ball, get crashed into by Noah Nichols, and he'll step on the line.
I think that was one of those calls where maybe I should have called the foul just a minute ago against Lorena, and when Lorena had possession, they got fouled. Clark got fouled on that rebound. It's kind of can't call that if I didn't call the first one.
Nice inbound play. Oliver Woodard has it. He puts it up in, and just like that, the lead's down to 5. Baker now with it. Dawsey Brown, I have it. Brown will kick it back out to Baker. Baker off a screen. He'll step back and he'll shoot a 3 off the front iron. Rebound Brooks Metzhammer. He'll drive in, nowhere to go. He'll shoot the fadeaway over Ryan Jarrow, up and in.
That was, oh my goodness, that was so smooth by Metzhammer.
Robinson back with it. Oliver Woodard gets into the lane. Shot no good. Rebound to Landon Baker. Spin around. Try to pass. Go out of bounds. Possession to stay with. Did we get?
Robinson is first.
We did get a foul on Maddox Tyndall, his first.
Yeah, it looks like that pass was not touched from Baker, but the foul came right before that pass.
Rebound into Kyle Coates. And we're going to have a loose ball foul called against Kyle Coates.
I think that was kind of a holding call there, Jared. I know they don't call that holding call. It's a loose ball foul in basketball, but as soon as he made that turnover, kind of grabbed that guy, hooked him, slow him up just a little bit.
So Robinson with the ball. Ryan Jarrow guarded by Metzhammer. Tough play from Oliver Woodard. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Rebound to the Leopards. Landon Baker with it. Metzhammer. Now to Brown in the corner. He'll fire a 3 over everything, but rebound off of Peyton Tyndall. Out of bounds, so possession to stay with the Leopards.
See Singleton checking back in. Made a couple outside shots and a couple drives in that first quarter.
Leopards kind of going with a smaller lineup here, Rick. Nice ball movement. Johnny Fincher going to be open for a 3 at the top of the key. Shot no good. Rebound to Maddox Tyndall. Ryan Jarrow with it quickly. He's going to Euro step. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say possession stays with Robinson. I don't know that it touched him. It didn't touch Brooks Metzhammer, but he did bump him a little bit.
Yeah, it's still one of those situations where it's like, I can call a foul on Lorena or just give the ball back to Robinson. That time, I guess he just decided to give the ball back to the.
And this time, Metzhammer is going to pick up the foul. Kind of reached in, made contact with Ryan Jarrow. 2 fouls for Metzhammer now. Elon Tello back in the ball game. He's going to turn it over, get it back. Now Clark Brown going to dive on the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession will go to the Leopards. Bailey Carter back in the game for the Rockets. Blancett back into the game for Lorena. So it's Blancett, Baker, Singleton, Fincher, and Brown. Fincher swings it around, thought about a three. Now Blancett will get it. Over to Brown. Baker raising his hand for it. He's got Woodard out on the perimeter. Double team to Singleton now has it. He'll drive into the lane and keep the ball up high. The little floater's good.
Jared, one thing that doesn't get seen is that passer by Clark Brown. Oh, man, Robinson with the big dunk. But that ball movement by the Leopards, that touch pass by Brown in that last possession was what makes that.
We'll see a three-pointer by Johnny Fincher come up and hit the stanchion above the goal. And that's one of the frustrating things about these goals is if ball hits the back iron and goes straight up, it's going to be a turnover. Leopards up 7 halfway through the second quarter. Carter with it, picked up by Fincher. He'll drive in, and he's going to crash into Clark Brown, and that's going to be the second charge Clark Brown has taken this game. And Rick, it almost felt like he could see the drive coming and slid over early. Carter with nowhere to go once he comes up and crashes into Brown.
No, being able to take charges is one of those things. It's not able to be coached. Now, Matt Jackson will coach those guys to kind of get the effort to, but being able to see those things before they happen, Clark just seems to have a knack for that and has done a fantastic job. There's always a guy on every team. We kind of go back to some of the guys that played before. Kind of blank on the names. Britton used to take a bunch of charges. I know Jackson
Pitts.
Yeah, those guys. Man,
Carter Pitts was great at taking charges.
Pitts, yeah, I mean, those guys, there's always a guy on the team.
Luke Miller.
That really just do their job. And Coach Jackson loves it, gets the team fired up, man, and it just, what a way to back up your teammates. I love to see that. Generals is another one. That's the name of Jackson Generals. Always was putting himself out there. Those guys did a kind of fantastic job, kind of setting the standard Matt Jackson has for these guys on defense.
So it'll be Leopard basketball, just under 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Leopards up 7. Carson Miller into the game now for Fincher. Baker with it over to Carson Miller on the wing. Over to Brown. Singleton now has it. Leopards keeping the ball on the outside. Skip past the Baker in the corner. He'll fire a three and hit it. So nice job. Jackson Blancett kind of changing up the rotation of the passing. Rick gets it to Baker. He's open for three and hits.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to spread the ball around. The Leopards are sharing it so well. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's getting on the score sheet.
And there we see great job by Carson Miller getting the ball into the front court. Makes the pass to Blancett, who hesitates just long enough to get Landon Baker open. He's in for 2.
Yeah, and it starts on the defensive end. These guys create turnovers. They create so much pressure. And a live ball turnover in our favor, which is always good to see, turns into a direct, easy layup there by Baker.
So Rockets now with it. Peyton Tyndall with it up top. He'll hand it off to Jarrow. Jarrow's going to drive in, picked up by Carson Miller. Good job by Miller. Now Tyndall with it back. He's going to trip on the ball. Get it to Jarrow in the corner. He'll fire a three. Shot no good, but Woodard got the offensive rebound. Couldn't put it in. Leopards back with it. Blancett with it. He'll give it to Brown in the corner. Three on the way. Shot no good. Short. But Anthony Singleton comes in.
Looks like him and Carson Miller had a mid-air collision. But nonetheless, Singleton really doing a good job crashing, making that layup.
We're going to have a foul called on the far end. That's going to go against Carson Miller, his first. Third team foul against the Leopards. So Leopards playing well in transition, Rick, when they can get those rebounds and get out and run, having success.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of things well on the offensive end. Started out slow, we talked about that. Really since that 3-minute mark in the first quarter, really been kind of getting their shots. We've seen some great shots by Smadshammer, smooth shots, and then extra hustle plays. Man, that's got to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, Jet Shade kind of out of control, threw that elbow around, hit Blancett in the head. Rocket bench asking for a flop. I mean, he swung his elbow around him right in the head.
You know, I am one of those guys that I can't stand flops, but that's one of those deals where, man, that guy barreled over Blancett.
3-ball, no good. Ball tipped around. Baker comes away with it, but he's going to throw it away. And I think that's one of those things you see Matt Jackson telling Landon Baker, like, just stop. You know, you don't have to keep moving.
Yeah, it's one of the situations.
Get back in control.
Yeah, we've played so fast. We've played so good in transition or the last, 10 minutes. There's an opportunity where, hey, we got the ball back. Slow it back down. Let's get a great possession.
There we see Noah Nichols with a 3 off the top of the backboard. Leopards with it quickly in transition, and Anthony Singleton gonna travel with it.
Yeah, that's
and again, that's what we're talking about. Like, I think you said you want to play with urgency but not hurry.
Right, and 2 possessions in a row, you can kind of see the Leopards are trying to continue that pace. Matt Jackson, hey, it's all right, slow it down. We're doing good. We're up 14, minute left.
Tello with a drive in, shot no good. Leopards up with it, quickly running. Carson Miller with it, and he's going to travel. Tried to stop on a dime, but had somebody trailing him, kind of bumped into him, so he steps forward. Turnover back to the Rockets.
Yeah, tough break there for Carson Miller. Seemed like there was a couple hands kind of in the middle of his back, kind of helping him make those extra steps. Didn't get the call.
Noah Nichols with it. Ball going to be intercepted. Started to be intercepted by Blancett. He lets it go out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Baker with it. Robinson trying to trap now. Into the front court. Carson Miller with it. Back over to Singleton. Back to Miller. He's open. Baker with it. He'll kick it to the corner. Now Leopards swinging around. Carson Miller going to shoot a 3. Shot no good. Rebound to Noah Nichols, up to Elon Tello. Rockets trying to run. Tello will take it into the lane, try to dish it. Ball going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Leopards. Rick, we're under a minute to go. Leopards up 31-17.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really good second quarter, kind of the second half of that first quarter. Leopards really kind of been dominating. Few live turnovers, kind of giving Robinson just a little bit of breathing room, but I love the way the Leopards are playing.
Tyndall's going to drive in, shot no good. Ball going to be tipped. Clark Brown going to throw it away. Cameron McKinney now with it. Back up for the Rockets. McKinney with a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Now it's going to be blocked by Baker, but they're going to call a foul.
Foul for Lorena.
First personal on Landon Baker. And again, we just kind of see them playing a little bit too fast, almost like they're in a hurry.
2 shots from McCree Robinson.
So Cameron McKinney, first free throw is up and good. Bailey Carter coming into the game for Jet Shade. Second free throw off to the right. Leopards with it. Brown will bring it into the front court. Get it over to Singleton. Blancett now with it, over to Brown. They're going to say Brown traveled with it.
Travel. Robinson ball.
And we're going to get a substitution for Lorena. Kyle Coates going to come into the ball game for Carson Miller. Good to see Miller bouncing back from that ankle injury, Rick. 8 seconds left to go in the half. And we see Peyton Tyndall driving in against Brown. And he gets called for a travel. He wanted a foul there.
No, I mean, that's it. I mean, Brown had textbook defense. We got 4 seconds left. Leverage going to try to draw some love. But textbook defense, moving his feet, keeping his hands up. And Tindall really was kind of in a tough position, stuck, didn't have any other choice, buried his shoulder.
Oh, Landon Baker going to miss the ball. Tindall going to have a three right at the buzzer. It's no good. But to your point, Rick, we've seen some solid defense, on-the-ball defense by the Leopards. It's led to some errant shots by Robinson, and then good rebounding by those Leopards when the shots are errant has led to them being up by 13 as we go to half.
No, I think you're exactly right, Jared. You really hit, a lot of the points that I was going to talk about. I'm really, really impressed with the way we've shot the ball. I'm impressed by the way we've rebounded, impressed by the way we play in transition offense. But the problem is, and we've stayed out of foul trouble, a lot of good things, Jared. We're just turning the ball over too many times. And that is the one thing, and I'm sure Matt Jackson is going to be harping on in the locker room, is quit turning the ball over, and we're up by 20.
Right, play with the. Understand you have a lead, you can play with it and work some clock, and you'll be just fine. So it is halftime. Your Leopards are up 31-18. We'll step aside for a little bit, but we will be back. You are watching Lorena Leopard football.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
At Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, we're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Waco, where great deals, friendly service, and your next ride are waiting. Come by, let's be friends. At
Windows Direct.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Welcome back into Rocket Gymnasium here in Robinson, Texas. Your Lorena Leopards lead at halftime 31-18. Rick, we kind of talked about Leopards doing a good job when they're able to get into their half-court offense. And part of the reason that they're doing that is obviously good rebounding. Where we've seen them struggle is sometimes in transition they get in such a hurry that they panic a little bit, make some errant passes, and that leads to those live ball turnovers.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, Leopards, like I said, I mean, like almost everything went their way. They've just kind of kept making that same mistake, and this is really the same mistake they've made all season. So one of those things where things are improving, we're getting better. I'd love to see the effort. I'd love to see the way they responded. We talked about that too, Jared. How they're going to respond after what happened on Tuesday, kind of the gut punch. And so love the way they came out, played well. Just can't keep making those same errors. You know, I'm sure they've talked about it. Let's see if they can improve on it and make a change, an in-game change would really go a long ways to helping them tonight, but also helping them as they kind of get towards the playoffs. A win here tonight would clinch a playoff spot for the Leopards.
Definitely. So it'll be interesting, you know, to your point, Rick, to see what kind of adjustments do they make at halftime. Obviously, we can sit here and say, hey, they need to slow it down and not be in such a hurry. They can still play their, you know, get out and run in transition, but nonetheless, you know, they are fortunate. They're up 13. A good half, good shooting from Johnny Fincher, Anthony Singleton. So
Smith-Hammer shot the ball really, really well.
Yes.
And so one thing I would say, Jared, is, I mean, about being aggressive is not treating that ball like a hot potato. It doesn't have to come out of your hands. Be aggressive. Keep going to the basket. If the defense doesn't adjust to come to you, shoot it up. If they do, that's when you pass it off. You don't have to get it out quite so fast.
Robinson with the possession, and they're going to throw it out of bounds. So a little bit too strong on that pass and just a miscommunication. It's Elon Tello, Ryan Jarrow, Noah Nichols, Peyton Tyndall, and Oliver Woodard, the starters, back out. Same for the Leopards. Dawsey, Clark Brown, Landon Baker, Smedhammer, and Blancett. And there we're going to see a fumble by Dawsey and Landon Baker. Ball goes back into the backcourt. So one turnover begets another. So Jarrow now with it. Into the corner, Noah Nichols going to have it. He's picked up by Blancett. Ball knocked away by Clark Brown. Nice job, but again, Leopards in a hurry. And there we see Oliver Woodard put it in. So Landon Baker with it. Smedhammer now has it up top. He'll drive in. Baker off a screen. He'll drive in. Shot no good. Blocked out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Leopards.
Now, Jared, I know we talked about it a little bit, but that, I mean, what a great defensive play there by Woodard. Be able to kind of absorb the contact by Baker. Guys use contact to create space. He absorbed that and still able to get the shot block.
Baker going to drive it in again. Shot no good, but this time we will have a foul called. I believe it is going to go against Woodard.
It's a big foul for him, Jared. That's his third foul here. Just really a minute gone by in this third quarter.
So Landon Baker at the line. First free throw off the front iron and good. So now we're going to see Oren Woodard. I believe that's the older brother of Owen. Senior coming to the ball game. Baker makes the second free throw. Lead back to 13. Ryan Jarrow with it. He'll bring it across. Noah Nichols with it to Woodard in the middle. Pass in no good. Kick it out to Jarrow. His three-pointer no good. Clark Brown comes away with the rebound. Long pass out to Landon Baker, running the floor well. He catches it, puts it in.
No, that's just great vision there by Clark. Just kind of doing all the things. Had a really big guy on him. As soon as that guy released, found Landon Baker. Great outlet by Baker.
So Tello with it. He's picked up by Dawsey. Probably not the matchup either one of those want. Over to the corner, Tyndall with it, shot no good. Rebound to Landon Baker. Leopards running with it quickly. Smetshammer on the wing. He'll take it up and in. And it'll be timeout Robinson. We see the Leopards scoring 6 in a row there, Rick. Lead is up to 17.
And that's what they did in the first half. They played so well in transition. That last bucket by Smetshammer, you got the shot blocker, Tyndall, coming over. Smeds is able to kind of really just kind of hold that ball. We talk about hesitation when guys are on the ground. But, man, Smetshammer hesitated to get that ball above his head as he kind of glided through the air, just kind of hung. We talk about, hanging in the air, kind of one of those Jordan things. But, yeah, Smetshammer, great hesitation. Then he got the ball up as soon as Tyndall went past him. Smooth move by him.
Leopards up 17, full timeout by Robinson. Want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Rick, got to ask, have you purchased your Valentine's gift yet?
I pray she's not listening, but well, I have a pretty busy weekend, Jared. I have, as most people know, 4 kids. So I got a volleyball tournament tomorrow in Austin. I'm going to take the sweet lady, love of my life, out for dinner somewhere in Austin. Back to my roots, so I can't wait for that.
Back into action. Tello with a tough leaner. Gets it to go. Nice shot up and in by Elon Tello. Baker going to get past him. Over to Dossie, shot no good. Rebound to Bailey Carter. Noah Nichols going to drive in, hit the 15-footer in the corner. And back-to-back buckets for the Rockets. Now Baker with it. He'll get it into the front court, and then he's going to pick up the foul.
Number 1, Robinson.
What a just crafty move there by Baker. There's a lot of contact, kind of getting the ball across the court. He kind of turned his head just a little bit, looked kind of in the back of him, see what Taylor was doing. Saw him, he's trailing him, just slamming on the brakes. This is a smart move there. Really just kind of helps reset the team, reset the clock. It's been so fast-paced the last few possessions. Smart move there by Baker.
Anthony Singleton into the ball game along with Kyle Coates for the Leopards. Nice job by Bailey Carter. Gets Singleton up in the air, puts it up and in. And now 6 straight points for Robinson. Blanchett going to drive in. He'll lay it off to Coates. Coates will go around the right side. Shot no good. And we're going to have a foul. I believe that's going to go against Blanchett.
Yeah, great take there by Blanchett. Kind of really kind of dumped it off there to Kyle Coates. I don't want to make the basket. Coach has been so good at that all season long. Struggled a little bit against La Vega doing that, and then I think it might be his first, maybe his second shot attempt tonight. Kind of struggling a little bit. Did such a good job. He's one of those guys that's always around the rim, always around the basket, doing the little things. You got Clark Brown doing it on the outside and Coach doing it on the inside.
Carter gonna do a little fadeaway shot, no good. Good rebound by Landon Baker. He'll push through the legs of Maddox Tyndall, but Singleton not able to handle it.
You know what I don't like about that play? Singleton wants to go to the corner and shoot a three. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, but when you're running in transition, you got to continue that drive to the basket. Not go to the corner, go to the basket. That ball was on point if he's going to the basket. One of those things, he's a sophomore, he's a young guy, first year on varsity, he'll learn that.
Woodard gonna drive in. Shot no good, but a foul. That's gonna go against Kyle Coates. Second personal, second team foul here in the third quarter. Lead down to 11. Oliver Woodard at the line to shoot a pair. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Second free throw up, and that's way off the back iron. Rebound to Carson Miller. Good job by Miller to go up and get it. Fincher open for three in the corner. He'll fire a shot, no good. Rebound, Woodard. He'll kick it out to Bailey Carter. Carter into the front court. He's driving against Singleton. Singleton cuts him off. He'll lose the handle, get it back. Peyton Tyndall with it. He'll drive in on Fincher. Shot no good, but a foul. It's going to go against Fincher.
Foul at 22, Lorena. His first.
That'll be his first third team foul. Now Smetshammer going to come into the game. Landon Baker will get a rest.
Leopard's done a really good job on Peyton Tyndall tonight. I know he's a 1,000-point scorer for Robinson. Really kind of been frustrating him all night. So good job that time. He was able to get to the basket.
See Noah Nichols get it. And then Nichols is going to come and take it away from Brooks Smetshammer. They're going to call the tie up.
It's just a classic example. You can't let one mistake into two.
Yeah.
You saw Brooks didn't close out on Nichols that first time. They kind of just relaxed a little bit. Nichols snuck back in there.
So Smetshammer does a good job to get the ball into the front court. And then we'll have a foul called against Maddox Tyndall. That'll be his second. Each team with 3 team fouls. 3:15 to go here in the third. Smetshammer with it. Picked up by Nichols. Singleton thought about a three. And he's going to be whistled for travel.
It's going to be a full timeout called by Matt Jackson. And really just see the frustration on his face, which had just turnovers and just not taking care of the ball, being kind of lackadaisical. And one of those more heated moments I've seen from Coach Jackson tonight, definitely.
I think he's frustrated. He feels like Singleton's picking up, you know, a pivot foot, and there's lead foot, I guess, and then puts the ball down. But I guess they're saying he's picking up that pivot foot before that ball hits the ground, and therefore it's a travel. It's a bang bang play, tough call to go against the Leopards. They're up 8, 37-29.
I think Matt's just really just, you can kind of just see the Leopards are doing a really, really good job. They'll kind of extend that lead. I think they got up to 17, wasn't it? They got up to 17. And then, I mean, basketball is a game of runs. We all know, if we watch a lot of basketball, you know, teams are going to go on runs. But it seems like Robinson's runs are coming by just our mental mistakes.
Right.
And so, I mean.
It's a 9-0 run right now for the Rockets, to your point, Rick.
And I don't want to discredit Robinson, but, like, we're giving it to them. We're letting them, classic example of letting them stay in the game. Robinson's not doing anything that we're not used to. We've held Tyndall in check. We've held Oliver in check for the most part. We're just letting them hang around.
Pass in to Bailey Carter. But pass can be knocked away. Bodies everywhere. Fincher going to get it back to Coates. Fincher with it. Now Leopards will set up a half-court offense. Fincher will drive in. Carson Miller with it. Now back over to Fincher. Miller with it. He'll down low to Singleton, who puts it up and in. Singleton almost got too far underneath the basket, but able to kind of get that shot up and in and get it to fall.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. Really, really good things happen when you take the ball to the basket and you're aggressive. Carson Miller on that last time did. I think he's going to get the foul called on him this time on the defensive end.
But I like the defense not going to let Bailey Carter just drive to the basket and get an easy layup.
Number 10.
Well, we talked about it at the end of the La Vega game. If you're going to foul somebody, man, foul somebody. But nonetheless, he did get the shot up, but didn't make it.
First free throw good for Bailey Carter. Carter playing well tonight for the Rockets. Second free throw is good. And we're going to have a sub for, it's going to be Noah Nichols going out of the game. Elon Tello coming back in. Robinson looking to press. Nice job by the Leopards to control the chaos. Singleton with it. He'll fire over to Carson Miller, who's open for three. Shot no good. Rebound to Bailey Carter. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And Rick, that's the 5th team foul on the Leopards here in the third quarter. Still have 2:11 to go. Robinson going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah, definitely one of them fouls that kind of on the softer end. I really thought Coach did a good job going up for the ball. Yes, there was a little bit of contact, but there was no over the back. There was no kind of, body checks or hooks, anything like that. It was just a tough rebound. Robinson controlled them. I didn't like that foul call, Jared.
First free throw from Carter, off the back iron, no good. Leopard's going to make a wholesale substitution. Everett Dawsey, Jackson Blancett, Clark Brown, Landon Baker coming back into the ball game. So Leopard's going to kind of put a little bit of a bigger lineup out on the court now, Rick. Second free throw from Carter off the side, no good. Whistle and a foul. And it's going to go against Robinson.
One of those things that's really hard to do is just to hold that block out, it's a couple extra seconds or, half a second longer. Dawsey was able to do that, got the foul called. Well, so just settle the team down, get a good possession on the offensive end. Don't settle for threes.
Baker going to shoot a three. It was open, shot no good. Rebound to Woodard. Robinson up with it. Bailey Carter. Tyndall going to try the reverse layup. Shot no good, but whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Smedshammer. That's 3 on Brooks.
Yeah, there was zero chance that shot had to go in. That foul was committed past the backboard as both guys were kind of flying through the air. Tough spot there by Smedshammer getting in that.
Yeah, kind of bailed Tyndall out right there.
Definitely.
Lead down to 7. We'll see Singleton come back into the game for Smedshammer. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Baker. He'll get it up to Blancett. Now on to Brown. Brown in the middle to Dawsey. Leopard's going to move it around a little bit. Singleton's going to be open for a three. He fires, shot no good. Rebound to Tello. He's trying to take it all the way. Cut off by Brown. Now Brown will pick him up in the half court. Off the screen. Bailey Carter with it. He'll throw it over to Cameron McKinney. McKinney going to be called for the travel, so both teams earning their frequent flyer miles tonight, Rick. Multiple travel calls.
I mean, you don't want to talk about pressure, in a high school basketball game, but man, I mean, both teams know that, the playoff implications from this game are so important, and kind of settling for a few threes by both sides, the last few possessions. Really, this last minute is going to kind of set the tone in this third quarter for the fourth quarter than the rest of the game.
Baker going to kick it to the corner. Blancett going to shoot a three. Shot no good. Rebound on the ball on the floor. Dawsey with it. Now Brown has it. He'll bring it out. Back over to Dawsey. Baker off a screen. Up to Brown. He's wide open for a three. He'll fire. Shot no good, but the rebound to Dawsey. Kick it back out to Baker. Baker goes in for the drive. Shot no good, but a foul. And I believe that's going to go against Bailey Carter. That is his third foul.
I don't want to try to be, just negative about the about the three-point ball. And we got guys that can shoot the ball, but I think we're over 5 in our last 5 shots, probably in the last 3 possessions. And you look, when Landon Baker takes the ball to the basket, man, good things happen. Carson Miller did it earlier in this quarter. And then Baker takes the ball to the basket. It's a foul call. I mean, we're just settling for threes. They've been open. I'm not saying the guys have not been open, but let's get the best shot.
35 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Second free throw up for Baker and good. Jarrow with it for the Rockets into the front court. Over to Carter. Carter going to drive in. Nice pass to Maddox. Tyndall puts it up and in and gets the foul. Nice job by Carter to find Tyndall, who fought through the contact from Landon Baker. And don't look now, Rick, the Rockets could cut this lead to 5 as we near the end of the third quarter. correction, make that 4 as the Leopards kind of got in each other's way. So 17 seconds left. Landon Baker with it, up into the front court. Guarded by Carter, over to Everett Dawsey.
Take the ball to the basket, Everett.
5 seconds left. Baker, now it's going to dribble it off his foot. And the quarter will end, but the Rockets on a big run, Rick, have come back into this game down 4 now, 40-36.
No, that's exactly what happened in the first time these two teams met. Leopards controlled, and they let them back in. So it sets up for a great fourth quarter. It's what we want. Playoff basketball really is kind of starting tonight, Jared.
All right, we will step aside for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the final period for you. Leopards up 4. You are watching Lorena Leopard basketball.
For a better kind of primary care.
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to
Daniels
patientfirstdirect.com.
Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, we're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Welcome back in. We go to the fourth quarter. Rockets to inbound. It's going to be poked away by Clark Brown. Leopards are going to have it into the front court. Smetshammer with it. Over to Anthony Singleton, now to Brown. Picked up by Jarrow. Now Dawsey will have it up top. He'll hand it off to Smetshammer. Smetshammer going to drive in, shoot the 15-footer, shot no good. Blancett going to get knocked to the floor on the rebound. Out of bounds. Possession to the Rockets.
Yeah, that midair collision is similar to what we saw.
That's not a foul ball.
A foul call on Kyle Coates just 1 minute ago in gameplay time.
So Rockets back with it. Woodard with it, guarded by Dawsey. He'll spin in. Shot no good. Or actually, it is good. And a foul. So that foul is going to go against Dawsey. I believe that's his first team foul.
His first one shot for your Rockets.
And Robinson with a chance to cut it to within 1. Free throw no good. Rebound to Blancett. Blancett thought about 3. Nice dish to Dawsey. Shot no good.
And that's going to be the 4th foul on Oliver. So a huge spot for Robinson. At this point, when you take him out until about 3 or 4 minutes to go, or you just roll with him. It's like they're going to sub him out.
Dawsey at the line to shoot a pair. First free throw off the back iron, no good. So we'll see Jet Shade back into the game for the Rockets. Carson Miller into the game for the Leopards. Second free throw up and in for Dawsey. Maddox Tyndall with it, picked up by Blancett. He'll drive in. Blancett, good job staying on the floor. Shot no good. Rebound to Clark Brown. Into the front court. Over to Brown to Blancett. He'll shoot a 3 and hit.
Yeah, no, a good shot there. Good rotation by the Leopards, sharing that ball really well. Kind of passed it around the outside. Love to see when Blancett buries one.
Jarrow with it. He'll drive in. And we're going to have a travel call against the Rockets.
I don't know what the camera angle is able to pick up. We're sitting a little bit closer to courtside. Great seats for us, but I'm not sure that camera angle. But you can't see it at home. Clark Brown is the one sliding over, forcing that travel. So he's done it. I think it's 4th time tonight, Jared, to be underneath the basket, ready to take the charge.
Foul going to be called on Ryan Jarrow. I believe that his first. But yeah, and that's that help defense that we've talked about all year, being so crucial in the man-to-man scheme that Lorena runs. So Leopards back with it. Kyle Coates on the court. He'll get over to Blancett. Blancett with a lane all the way to the basket. Spin just a little too much, and it spins out. Rockets back with it. Entry pass is deflected. Leopards back with it. Pass into Blancett. He's going to be bumped, and we'll have a foul on Maddox Tyndall. I believe that is his 4th personal foul, Rick. 3rd team foul.
You can kind of see, I think it's way early for this, but you can see Robinson's really kind of starting to press themselves into going so fast. Man, they're down by 6. They got 6 minutes to go. They're the ones that are really feeling the pressure. So Leopards just kind of need to withstand this movement by Robinson. They're really in a good position, still smart shots.
Smetshammer thought about a 3, gets his man up in the air, and he'll drive in. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Jet Shade, his 2nd personal. But Rick, the 4th team foul already with not even 2 minutes gone from this 4th quarter.
Oh, you're exactly right. Huge Leopards going to be shooting a lot of free throws. But Jared, we talk about it, how turning a good shot. Smetshammer was open on that 3. Blancett hit 1, but I mean, the team hasn't been shooting, so takes that ball to the basket. Good things happen. Great job there by Smetshammer, understanding really just how important each possession is here in this 4th quarter.
2nd free throw up and good for Brooks. Lead back to 7. Ryan Jarrow with it. He'll bring it into the front court. Jarrow try to drive in. He'll kick it to the corner. Peyton Tyndall drives in, and it'll be an offensive foul against Tyndall. Fans not happy with the call.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Robinson's in just such a rush. They're not able to get anything going here in this 4th quarter. Credit the Leopard defense, causing a lot of pressure, making them really work for their shot opportunities.
Rex Smetshammer going to drive in. Kyle Coates going to go across the lane, up and in. Nice move from the junior.
I mean, a smart move there by the junior. You know, number 11, Woodard, shot blocker. He's got a few tonight. Kyle Coates getting the job done again.
Peyton Tyndall going to drive in against Blancett. Basket good and a foul. Be 3 on Blancett. 2nd team foul for the Leopards. Kind of a tough spot. Blancett kind of got caught in no man's land. Had a defender sliding over to take the charge, just nowhere for him to go.
Again, though, it's not bad position. It's not bad defense. Slow the game down a little bit. I mean, credit Robinson. They made a tough shot. It was not easy. Good defense there by the Leopards. Don't give them anything easy. We talk about that. So far, they have not let Robinson kind of get anything going.
Leopards needing to protect the basketball here. Smetshammer gets it into the front court. He'll drive in. He'll shoot the little floater. Shot no good. Rebound to the Rockets. Elon Tello back in the game for Robinson. Noah Nichols will have it. Now in the corner to, I believe that's Peyton Tyndall. He's picked up by Clark Brown up top. Screen by Woodard. Leopards do a good job fighting it. Tello now with it on the handoff. Tello going to somehow make it through. Shot go up and in, and the lead's down to 4. Blancett with it. Now Clark Brown bring it up. He's guarded by Tyndall. Leopards working it around. Carson Miller now with it. Back out to Brown. Thought about a 3. Smetshammer with it.
Look at that defense that Robinson's playing. They're not even guarding. Woodard's not guarding. Whether it's Coach right now or Dawson, he is just planting himself in the lane to alter some shots.
And now we're going to have a foul.
That's going to be 5 on Tyndall. He's going to be gone.
He just kind of ran through Clark Brown.
Foul 12 Robinson. Tyndall's 5th.
So that's Tyndall's 5th foul. So Clark Brown going to go to the line.
2 shots for 24 Lorena. .
So on the 5th foul for either team, doesn't matter who it is, the coach actually has 30 seconds to sub somebody in. So Robinson coach definitely using all of that time. We're gonna pull Clark Brown back off that free throw line. It's not gonna be able to shoot until they make that sub.
So that is 5 personal fouls for Maddox Tyndall. We'll see Landon Baker come back into the ball game for the Leopards. It will be Clark Brown at the line to shoot 2. Somewhat of a raucous Rocket crowd here. First free throw up and good. Gets the birthday roll, if you will, Rick.
I was wondering if that was going to come out tonight. I didn't want to bring it up. Didn't know what information we could share, but yeah, congratulations, Clark. Man,
second one in.
You know, man,
big free throws right there.
Man, the guy's just a gamer. I mean, he just really does all the little things, and when you ask for him to bring it in the 4th quarter, he's one of those guys Matt Jackson's gone to, just continues to find himself on the court, big possessions, always been in the right place, right time.
Lead is 6, 3:40 to go. Three-pointer on the way, shot no good. Rebound gonna be to Clark Brown. Try to collect it, good step through, and Matt Jackson gonna wisely call a timeout. Leopards kind of out of control there. A lot of contact, but a good timeout. And really a good job there by Blancett, Baker, and Clark Brown to all kind of fight for that rebound and get control of it so they can call the timeout.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, you can kind of see when Clark caught it, he was surrounded immediately really by 3 different Robinson players. He was going to try to take it down the court, try to get another transition offense, but realizing, man, you're up 5. I think we're under 3 minutes to go, or right around that 3-minute mark. So just a smart play there by Clark Brown to control it, and then Matt called a timeout. Really, I wouldn't say bailing him out. It's really just it's kind of saving your team, calm them down, talk about each possession, the importance of each possession. So really smart play by, you said, Blancett, Baker, Clark Brown.
3:31 to go. Leopards up 6. It'll be Smedsammer to inbound it. Smedsammer, Landon Baker, Carson Miller, Clark Brown, Jackson Blancett on the floor for Lorena. Smedsammer going to drive in. Clark Brown's wide open. He'll go up. Shot no good, but a foul. I believe that's going to go on Noah Nichols.
You know, the other thing about him, Jared, about number 24, Clark Brown, is in years past, he might have got a little bit of emotional after that big moment he just had. And this time I just watched him just kind of walk to the free throw line, just doing his job.
Well, his teammates kind of refer to him sometimes as the Hulk, because he can just kind of get angry and, you know, end up Hulk smashing somebody into the wall. Or,
but I haven't seen it.
But but tonight he's been relatively calm, and
I haven't seen it in the last month or so. I've seen it. Oh, trust me, y'all. I have seen it. But I mean, just kind of the guys just really growing up right in front of us. I know it's cool for you to see, a proud moment for you, but I'm seeing it as well, and I love his development.
Tello with it down low, and Blancett going to intercept the pass. He's going to get hit.
That foul's going to go on. That foul might go on Blancett.
We'll see who they're going to call it on. They're going to call it on Blancett. That's a. I mean, he caught the ball, Rick. But nonetheless, that's going to be the 4th personal against Jackson. So he'll sit. Kyle Coates will come back into the game. Leopard lead is 8. Bailey Carter with it. Tyndall going to drive past Brown and take it in for 2. Landon Baker with it. He'll get it up to Clark Brown. He'll get it into the front court. Shot, or pass to Smedsammer, rather. Baker with it. Brown with it. He'll pass it down low to Carson Miller. Smedsammer going to shoot a 3 from the corner and hit. A big-time 3 from Brooks Smedsammer.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a kind of a quick shot, but if you're going to make a quick shot, be confident in it. Smedsammer's hit that shot all night long. Now let
errant pass.
Just control it, just stay under control. Good job there by Coates. Finding the ball handler.
Shot blocked by Woodard, and then it's going to be a foul on Peyton Tyndall. So good job by the Leopards there staying composed, but to get the ball in the front court quickly, Rick, and draw the foul.
No, that's exactly, the effort that you like to see from these guys. They could take off a little bit, kind of take their foot off the gas. That they've kind of got their foot on the throat for Robinson. They're going to keep pressing, be slow at times, be methodical at times, but this time the Leopards decided to really, really go for it. Got 2 layups down there, 2 layup opportunities, weren't able to make them, but yeah, foul called.
Second foul shot up, no good, but the ball tipped out to Smetshammer. Leopards will control it. Now Clark Brown going to take it in, blocked by Woodard. It's going to be poked away by Smetshammer. Leopards can't control it, now they do. Smetshammer comes away with it, over to Baker. Brown with it, he'll drive in, kick it back out to Smetshammer. 1:42 to go, the Leopard lead is 9. Carson Miller with it, now down low to Kyle Coates. Back out to Baker, Brown wide open. He'll put it on the floor, he'll drive in. Back out to Coates. Leopards content to work the ball. Miller with it, now back out to Baker, and he's gonna be bumped. They're going to call that on Peyton Tyndall. I think that foul, well, Leopards get away with one there. Noah Nichols was the one that hit him, but official didn't see it.
Okay.
Baker at the line to shoot 2. First one up and good. And Rick, I know we had a score earlier. China Spring led Conley 21-19 at the half. We might see if we can pick up a update in that game, but if we can't.
I mean, the good
either way, the Leopards need to win this game for sure.
Yeah, the good thing is we're up by 11. We've got 1:18 left, up by 11. So really what kind of happens behind us at this point with a win, I don't want to say it's inconsequential because it can, with who makes it, who doesn't, what size the school is, that stuff does matter. But nonetheless, Leopards look like they're going to be on their way to clinching another playoff opportunity.
Coach comes away with it, blants that into the front court. He's going to Euro step around. Cameron McKinney put it up and in.
That's the only time you're able to kind of shoot the ball this late in the game with a lead is if you have a wide open layup.
Peyton Tyndall with the 3 off the front iron. Landon Baker with it. He'll escape trouble, get it into the front court. He's going to be fouled by Noah Nichols. That'll be second personal on Nichols. So Landon Baker going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Leopards up 13 with under a minute to go. First shot no good. Clark Brown goes out of the ball game.
Kind of see Miller coming in for him and Clark going to the end of the bench, not next to Coach Harper. So his night might be done. Coach Jackson feeling a little bit more comfortable. Leopards going to stretch that lead to 14, under a minute.
Carter, the turnaround in the lane, shot no good. Good rebound by Kyle Coates to secure it. Crashes into a couple of bodies, but quickly a foul on Bailey Carter. That'll be his 4th personal foul. So Landon Baker will make the long walk down the court to shoot free throws.
Jared, similar to what happened in overtime when we played these guys at our gym, as Leopards came out and just kind of blasted them in that first few minutes of overtime. What happened? It got tonight within 2? I think it got within 2, and really since then the Leopards have just locked down, clamped down defensively. Outside of a few takes by Robinson, not much here in this 4th quarter, and has been really, really smart with the ball. Shooting pretty well from the free throw, and I think Coach Matt Jackson would like to see a little bit higher that percentage.
So we see Everett Dawsey, Johnny Fincher coming into the ball game now. 38 seconds left to go. Bailey Carter with it. And we're going to see Blaine Willis come down to the scorer's table. Timeout by Robinson. Raphael Williams going to call timeout. The lead is 14.
Yeah, second dunk there of the game by Oliver Woodard. And we talked about him a little bit again, but a great looking freshman. I'm kind of glad we're not going to be in this district where we're going to have to go against. They got Ryan Jarrow's a freshman and Woodard's a freshman.
Two really good, solid players.
And so I mean we're not graduating we're only graduating players, so I feel good. We've got to win. But yeah, Robinson's going to be set up nice for a few years. I know they've been looking for some basketball success, so they might be finding it here in this freshman class. So. It's going to be good for us to kind of go away for a while. I'm sure Robinson's one of those teams where we play them in football, non-district. Hopefully we can continue to play them in basketball. I know we talked about this earlier in the season about who's our biggest rival, and I said the guys will always say Robinson no matter what. And you can kind of see these guys really, really care about this game, both sides.
So Clark Brown back into the ball game along with Smetshammer, Landon Baker, Jackson Blancett, Anthony Singleton. Ball into Baker. He's going to get it all the way into the front court. Wide open Anthony Singleton will put it in. Under 20 seconds left to go. Bailey Carter up with it. Peyton Tyndall will drive in. Shot up and good, and the foul. So that's going to be the fifth personal foul on Jackson Blancett. So he'll get a trip to the bench.
Kind of one of those gamesmanship moments. You see Coach Matt Jackson not taking near the amount of time.
So we see Everett Dawsey, Blaine Willis coming into the ball game now. First action for Willis on the night. Free throw up and good. So Willis will have it to inbound. Inbounds it to Singleton, and he's going to be fouled by Cameron McKinney with 7 seconds. Not sure, down 13, not sure why they're fouling, but Rick, I think hopefully we'll have an opportunity right as this game is over to talk to one of the Leopard players about this game. Got an idea how we want to do that. But we'll see what we can do. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Dawsey, and that's going to do it. Anthony Singleton going to dribble it out. Leopards are going to get the big win tonight, Rick, 64-50 over Robinson.
Yeah, I love to see that the way that they really responded. They responded multiple times. They responded in the first quarter after a tough loss on Tuesday. Robinson got it close, responded again in the fourth quarter.
Leopards get the big win, 64-50. I tell you what, Rick, let's step aside to a commercial real quick. We'll come back, try to get a Leopard player to talk to. You're watching Lorena Leopard basketball.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Fiat in Waco, where great deals, friendly service, and your next ride are waiting. Come by, let's be friends. At Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, we're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Waco, where great deals, friendly service, and your next ride are waiting. Come by, let's be friends.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Great product.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same day or next day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Welcome back into Rocket Gymnasium. Leopards get the big win, 64-50. Rick, we're now joined by one of the players, junior Clark Brown. Not a lot of points, but took 2 charges tonight and played a lot of good help defense, some solid passing. Clark, congratulations on the win. Just kind of talk about what it's like to come into to Robinson and come away with a victory.
What's it called? Stadium's pretty loud. We knew that. We knew we needed to get a win. We got playoff bound, so it was just fun. We had 2 good practices. Everybody was bought in, locked in. Everybody wanted to be here, so I think it was good.
Jared, you kind of talked about it just a little bit, but Clark, I mean, I love the way that you play defense. You're always, it seems like you're guarding the point guard, but 2 charges in the first quarter. I mean, what goes through your mind? Is it just kind of like the expectation, who can get the first charge kind of sets the tone?
Yeah, well, Coach Jackson, if you don't take a charge and you're supposed to, he'll take you out immediately. So that was in my mind. I saw him go to the lane, just take those 2 charges. So.
Good. Clark, a big win. You guys clinch a playoff spot. Was that on your mind tonight, or were you guys just focused on getting the win? Obviously a big game against Robinson, but it does take you to the playoffs. So kind of just talk about that a little bit.
We talked about controlling our own destiny, how it's good. And so we knew we just had to come in and just play. It's another game for us. So that was good.
Clark, I want to ask you a question. I've seen you play basketball for a really long time, and I mentioned tonight on air about how good of a job you're doing at controlling your emotions. And so maybe talk about, just the way you're able to it really seemed much more calmer this year, your first year on varsity. So that transition, JV to varsity, and just how you're able to stay calm doing really the dirty work that nobody else wants to do.
I think I've grown up a lot just emotionally, and I talk to my coaches a lot about controlling my emotions. My teammates help me, but varsity's just another level, and it's just so much more fun. So.
Good. Last question. We only mentioned it briefly. Don't want to certainly embarrass you, but is there a better birthday present that you could have had today by getting a big win over the Rockets?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, Clark, we appreciate that. We appreciate your time. Best of luck against Gatesville on Tuesday and in the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right. That is Clark Brown, our Leopard player that we interview after the game. Leopards get the big win, 64-50. Josh, let's take it to one more commercial. When we come back, we'll put a bow on this one. You're watching Lorena Leopard basketball.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to Patient First Direct.
Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. We're proud to be your premier destination in Waco for exceptional automotive service. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a quality pre-owned car, or dependable service and parts, our team is here to take care of you every step of the way. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Waco.
With quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas.
Welcome back into Rocket Gymnasium. Jared Brown, Rick Jesperson. We want to say an extra special thanks to Josh Beard, our producer tonight. Rez, our cameraman, doing a phenomenal job bringing you all the action. Rick, Leopards did what they needed to do tonight. They came into Robinson, a hostile environment, and they got the win.
Yeah, I mean, they did exactly what they needed to do. They still are struggling with the turnovers, but we mentioned it at halftime, Jared, just how well they're doing. Staying out of foul trouble. I think they really controlled the rebounds on both ends of the floor, shot the ball well. And so, I mean, there's a lot of positives to take from this. They're still able to work, on certain things in practice and really calming down, not getting in too much of a rush. You said it, not getting in a hurry, but play fast, but not in a hurry. So a lot of great things that can still happen this season. Honestly, I'm looking forward to next Tuesday night. And we're going to be the last home game, but we're going to have Gatesville in here. And hey, why not? Why not us against Gatesville? We're playing better than we did when we played them the first time. So hey, let's throw our chips out, see what happens.
Definitely. Well, we'll be back in Leopard Gymnasium Tuesday night for the final home game of the year. Lorena welcomes in the Gatesville Fighting Hornets. We will be on the air probably around between 6:15 and 6:30, depending on how the JV game goes. That game will be on NFHS. But we want to thank all of you tonight for tuning in here on YouTube. Leopards get the big win, 64-50. But for now, it's time to get out of Robinson so Rick can go get a Valentine's Day gift for his bride. And for all of you out there, have a wonderful Valentine's Day weekend. Be safe out there. We will see you back in Leopard Gymnasium on Tuesday night. For Rez, for Josh Beard, for everyone that's been a part of this broadcast, for Rick Jesperson, my broadcast partner, I'm Jared Brown. We say good night from